Oracle interview questions for automation engineer role. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Interview Point of View. Today I'm back with the Oracle interview questions for automation engineer, and this is the most recent interview questions. Most recently happened. It's during the June second week. So these are the recently collected questions. So yeah. So please do watch till the end of the video. You will get at least an idea from my side and how I have handled the interview, and I'll tell you at the last what happened with this round one. Okay, as we all know, Oracle is everyone's dreams company. Today I'm with Oracle interview questions. So it's not easy to get a shortlist in the Oracle. So please, guys, follow the very clear and updated resume template and update your phone number, your date of birth, your personal details very correctly. They are accurate about these all things. So let's start the video. What are the questions they asked me? Okay. The very first question they ask, introduce yourself. So, of course, introduction ourselves is well main pillar of the interview that I would believe. So, you should be very strong in communication and very confident about yourself to explain what you are and what you are worked on and what are the projects hands-on that you are having. So everything should be explained very clearly with a very easy steps. So before before the interview, just make sure that you are very clear about what you must say one after the other. So which companies you have worked, so you have to be very clear about your projects previously. So there are the chances sometimes they might ask you about previous companies' work also, topics also. There might be a chance. So please get ready with all of the things, and then only you just take, or else it will be like waste of the attempt, I would say. So if you consider you can't attend for at least 6 months once you give a try. Some companies are they might not take your resume for 1 year also. So be careful while attempting. So always make sure give your best, leave the results. Just focus on what you can do. Okay. Yeah, this is about introduction yourself. So yeah, obviously they'll see confidence, communication, um, and yeah, it should be very clear, always strong, always you should not use any fillers. It should be it should be crisp and clear, always. Okay, next, yes, suddenly the practicality starts. So he asked me to write the test cases for the scenario where the search button on Amazon was not working and you raised an issue. So, so he gave me a scenario that a search button is not working and you raised an issue. What's the test case that you can script for this? Okay, so you have to script the positive case and negative case, and also he asked me about how priority is this and how impactful for the application, I mean for the business. So he just asked these questions. Okay, so make sure you will write in the positive case, negative case. So it should be very instantly. You have to think both positive and negative. Okay, just give a random number of test cases. However you can, I mean, how many number. So that will be a valuable for your answer. Next, priority. What is the priority? Um, and how impact. What's the impact? This much you should be covering in this question. Fine. Okay. Let us go to the third one. So complete is for navigating Google and Selenium. So here you have to write all of the steps and you have to explain what is the driver and how you're going to use it through or Firefox or whatever it is. Okay. So you have to cover all of this here and what are the methods to get for the navigation purpose and yeah, sending the keys, sending the values, and entering the URLs. Yeah, this would be enough for this question. So next, yeah, if you won't cover what is WebDriver, you'll get a question that is what is WebDriver. And yeah, even I got interface or is it WebDriver is the interface or class? So this is the and a basic Java topic that you have to be very, you have only two options, you have to be very clear what it is. Okay, next. So the next question is, can't we write Chrome driver instead of WebDriver? Yeah, these are all, you have to explain the basics of Java, why we will prefer the Chrome driver, why not the WebDriver. So yeah, why and what is WebDriver and what is Chrome driver. You have to be very specific. What is this? Okay. So next, do you know the difference between class and interface? Yeah, this is again a Java topic that you must be knowing, and you have to be very crystal clear while answering these questions. Okay. Next, again a question. Why can't we write classic class logic in the interface instead of writing class implemented? Yeah, this is also Java. So yeah, you have to be specify why we gonna write class logic in interface instead of writing class implements. Implements is another keyword, and yeah, how we gonna interface this? Yeah. Okay. Next, they asked me to proceed further and log into Google and verify whether you were able to log in successfully. They asked me to write this as per my project framework, such as how you're calling drivers and browsers, how you are sending from parent classes and a form structure. So this one question includes verification of this logging in and the brief about the project's framework which I would be working on and in my project, the utility of the folders and utility of the form structure and everything is gonna clear. So buy, you have to bisect the questions into three things, and you have to answer very carefully here. Okay, so first you have to tell the verification part. So yeah, and then you have to tell project framework. What are the process that you are going to follow in your organization, and then the utility of the form form structure and why it's importance of the form structure. Everything gonna cover in this. If you cover cleanly, you won't get another questions to get. Okay. Next, yeah, Java program to find the second max element from an array. Yeah, he will give me some inputs, some random numbers, and he asked me to write. the second maximum element from an array. And yeah, I have written a code, but I got some errors actually. So he asked me, what is that error mean? And does that error pointing to? So have to be very strong at debugging the steps here. So this covers the question 9. Next step. Did you develop the frameworks from your project? Most of the people will ask this question. But if you say yes, you have to be very confident other framework structure for explaining this framework structure. If you say no, then they will consider you as some pressure in automation. So it's very diplomatic question and a difficult question that I have overcome majority of the companies. So be careful while answering this question. Yeah, actually it was very long session for me. It almost took 1 hour for the interview. Yeah, later asked for Pojo classes and how I'm sending requests and extracting response in API automation and to write the logic. So you must be knowing the Pojo classes and how you're gonna utilizing these. So this is the question which I was not expecting, but I got in the yeah, for writing the logic also. He just asked me and he gave me around 2 3 minutes for this to write the logic. Next, I have mentioned this pipeline related and the CI/CD related in my resume. So he asked me about, do you know Jenkins? Can you build a pipeline? So I was like, yeah. Initially I used to do, but now I'm not doing it. So this was my answer. So straight away you can tell yes or no also, no problem. But if you know only you can tell yes or else it's not necessary to tell and it's not necessary to add in resume also. So can we use the script to write the Jenkins pipeline? So if you say yes, you will get the questions like this. Do you know Linux? What Linux? To create a file. Since I mentioned about Linux, I got these questions. Next, yeah, it's very important also. I got SQL questions saying two SQL queries were asked. So that is employee ID also given, employee name, salary, what in the table was given. He asked like fetch a second and third largest salary of employee with the name. So we have to write the subqueries. I chosen subqueries, but you can use another um things that is you can yeah we can write. We have many functions like max min, so we can utilize those things and fetch duplicate employee ID records from the employee table. So you can see this 1 2 3 2. This is repeated. So removing the duplicate, we have some functions. Distinct class, yeah, you can use a distinct class. Yeah, you can write the queries. So yeah, for query time, he asked me two queries. Yeah, if you answer one also, it's fine. But when coming to automation and the Java, he's very strict. They are very strict about the logics and all. At least they will see minimum questions. If you consider the 17 questions, okay, leave this. Okay, we'll consider 14 questions. They expect at least 12 questions to be answered. Answered, okay, but averagely or okay. If you wanna give outstanding performance, you have to answer everything. Averageness, you have to answer 12 questions. So yeah, this is about my interview with the Oracle. If you wanna know the questions about of other questions, other companies, you can request in a comment. I was always there in the comment section to reply you back. So this is the most requested company for me. So I have done the video for Oracle. So keep watching my video and thanks watching till the end. Um, for the next round, please be wait even yet to receive my feedback from the company. Once I receive, I'll do it on a Oracle Part 2 and an R2 video for you guys. Until then, keep watching my YouTube videos. Useful videos are done for you. So please go through and done and dust your interviews. Okay, we'll meet in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.